Yo, what's happening with you? Yes, indeed. The tech preacher in the building, baby. Late night with the tech preacher, baby. Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Yeah. All right, y'all. So, look, check this out, right? We're going to have some fun. I'm going to unbox a drink that I been looking for a very long time. I finally got it in the building. And we're going to have some fun together, baby. How y'all doing out there? Yes, indeed. For all my people in the building, baby, that's what I'm talking about. The tech preacher in the building, just having some fun on the Saturday night. Yes. So we're going to talk some tech, but, in the meantime, we're going to talk some tech, but I'm going to unbox some stuff I was looking for. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Listen, man. I got some of this stuff right here, man. I've been looking for this for a very long time. What's up, TK? I see you in the building. I'm going to unbox it. I never tasted. I don't know nothing about it. And I'm going to taste this for the very first time. And I'm going to take y'all on this journey with me. Right, we're going to go on this journey together, and I want y'all guys to be on this journey with me. Say, man, listen, man. Hey, man, look, I don't know, bro. I never tasted, bro. So I got to see for myself, bro. I got to see for myself. So look, check this out. I got my glass right here. Right, and I got me a little juice just in case, you know what I'm saying, just in case. I got the original, right? I got the original on deck, and I got a little water. So, hey, man. So look, man, we gonna have some fun, bro. Like, for real. Hold up, man. Say, bro, we gonna have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Let me see. Let me get it topped out. Look. Look at that. Blackberry. Look at that, man. So let's go on in. Let's commence. Let me see what angle I'm gonna do. Hold on, man. I gotta see what angle. I'm gonna do this angle right here. All right. Let's go, man. Let's do this. So, unboxing the stuff here, right? Unboxing the Blackberry, right? Unboxing it. You get a pouch. A beautiful pouch here, right? Look at that pouch, man. Oh, look at that. All right, let's get it out the pouch, man. Hey, man, I like this pouch, man. Listen, that's a new color. Look, I have so many of these pouches. It's a shame, man. Like, I got a lot of these pouches, right? Let's pop that. Let's see. Let me go and let me see if I can get a top down. Let's get a top down on that, man. And yes. It smells good. Hey, listen, man. It got a very, very fruity, like it smelled different. Like, hey, listen, man. It has that, it had that ooh la la taste to it. It got that ooh la la taste to it. That smell. Hey, man, it smells good, man. All right, let's check this out. Let's look at the, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. All right, let's get some of this stuff out of the way right here, right? Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. So look at the back of it, man. It's purple, you know what I'm saying? Nice and pretty. And look at that, man. And look at that, beautiful. Oh, look at that. All right, so let's go to the compare the difference. Right? You see the comparison? So let's compare the difference here, right? All right, so let me get my first taste. I want y'all guys, I want to share this with you guys. I want to share my first taste with you guys, right? Let me taste it. Hey man, this tastes good. Hey man, this tastes good. Hey, this actually is really good. Listen, let me, bruh. So, hey, T, say, bro, this is good, bruh. Like, this is really good, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, this is good, man. Listen, bruh, this is, hold up. Hey, man, this is good, man. Hold on. It's got a good smell to it, man. Now this is good, man. Listen, this is good. This is good, man. This is good. Listen, I ain't even do an audio check or nothing like that, man. I ain't even do an audio check. How the audio sound, how the video sound, guys? Let me know down in the comments below how the audio and video. I have not even listened to the audio and video and doing the sound check. Listen, let me go on my channel, man. Let me see, man. Hello, bro. T said it tastes like medicine, bro. It do not taste like medicine, bro. Say, brother, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This is good, man. This is good, man. I straight bourbon person. Yeah. Say, bro, this is good, bro. This is good, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see. Let me hear myself. T said it tastes like medicine. All right, yeah. I say video sounds fire. All right, cool. Bruh. Hey, bruh. Now, let me see. Let me go on and put a little juice in it. Hold on, let me see. I'll put a little juice in it, all right? And let me give y'all guys my thoughts about it after I taste a little sip. Okay, so listen, the juice tastes bad. Oh man, this is good. Hey man, this is good. All right, I can rock with this. I can really rock with this, man. I can rock with this. Oh, I was low on Wild Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that sucks. I can rock with this, bro. It's like, I can really rock with this, man. Bro. I can rock with this. I can rock with this. This may be a stupid question, but is this a new Blackberry device? Hold on, bro. Let me go split screen. Nah, man, I just did an unboxing of a crowd roll. This crowd roll is hard to find, right? Finally, someone came through, and they know I'm a Crown drinker, and someone came through and made sure I got me a bottle of the good stuff. Somebody came through and made sure I got a bottle of the good stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Oh, oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Let me just go here. All right. Yes. See that on the side angle? See that on the side angle, and go back to the front. Yes. and go back to the side. Let's go on this side right here, right? Let's go side, right, front, side, right, and right here, right? So you can get all angles, man. You can get all angles, right? You can get all angles. So you got, you know what I'm saying? You got this shot, right? Then I got this shot, right? And get that shot, and then get that shot, and then go this shot. And don't forget about the top down shot, right? And they got this shot. Yes. Yes, sir. All right. So that is my unboxing of the Blackberry. That's what I'm talking about. For sure, Sean approved this. Listen, man, let me tell you something. Sean P is not going to approve this, man. He's not going to approve this. So the good kind of Blackberry. Yeah, it's a good time. Look, it's going to be the good kind of Blackberry, man. Yeah. Hold on, man. Let me see. I'm broadcasting live on a few different platforms here, man, and I don't know if it's being integrated correctly. Yeah, you see, I'm live. Here, man, and oh man, I don't know if it's okay. Shout out to the people that's watching me on Facebook, man. Yeah. Listen, you put something like that on Facebook, man, and people like, what's going on here? Oh yeah. Man, this is good, man. Oh, this is good, man. This is good. Look, hey, JoJo, I did a little. I figure if I put the word Blackberry, I figure people will say, oh, he unboxing a Blackberry. Look, I should have picked up my Blackberry. Man, I should go get the Blackberry and say, yes, this is Blackberry. Nah. Oh, man, this is good. Now, a lot of people was, and T even mentioned it in the stream here, saying that some people say it tastes like medicine, right? Now, I go to this restaurant, and they serve a blackberry liqueur drink. And I get that all the time when I go to this restaurant. And it is a blackberry mixed with, I think it's a Hennessy or cognac, right? I don't know what cognac they use, but it's a blackberry juice mixed with cognac. And they put blackberries in the drink itself. And I'm not sure what the name of it. And I get it all the time. Roost Chris. All right, so if you go to Roost Chris, they have a drink. It's called Blackberry something. And every time I go to Roost Chris, I get the same blackberry drink. And it has a cognac and blackberry juice, and they put blackberries in it. And I absolutely love it. So what I've been doing is I actually bought like a blackberry juice, and I mix it sometimes with my Crown. And you just don't get that same unique flavor. But now since I got the blackberry Crown, and then, listen, it's hard to find. I have to, kind of sip on it because you really can't find it nowhere. It's in Louisiana. It's hard to find. You can't get it at none of your local alcohol places that's in Louisiana and stuff like that. So I looked up and I got one. And I'm gonna try to see if I can re-up on a couple of bottles of it, and for my arsenal. All right. Listen, I just ordered myself a Galaxy Watch 5. Love the Amazon Renew Pro. Listen, Kanizzle, I'm with you, bro. Like, I buy a lot of product online called Amazon Renew, right? And all the tens of hundreds, I ain't gonna say hundreds, but the dozens and dozens of product that I've bought on Amazon Renew, I have not had any failures. I haven't had no failures. So not only do you save money, but again, you have to look at the information on the product itself. This, you got to look at the information on the product. So they have to disclose any damages. They have to disclose anything. So if they disclose that, yes, it got scratched on the screen, yes, it has a crackness, or it's bent, and you buy it and you get disappointed, well, they have described everything in the comments. So like, you know what you buying. And so I like Amazon Renew. Even when you're buying off of Swapper, right? Swapper, they disclose the information, what you buying. And so I would say about 80% of most people issues on with Amazon Renewal is user error. I don't think people buy stuff off of Amazon Renew. They don't read everything before they start complaining. I see people complain about Amazon Renew online. But what happened was Amazon Renew, they didn't read the text. They didn't read the disclaimers. They didn't read what they was buying. They thought they was buying a brand new something for cheap. And come on, man, let's be real. If this say for instance, the Galaxy S24 retail for $14.99, and you see it on Amazon Renew for $4.99, right? What the $4.99 compared to $14.99? The first thing most people do will buy it, right? Without reading the underlying disclaimers. Hey, this got a cracked screen, it's bent, it's got issues with it and stuff like that. And so what happens? People buy it for cheap price, and when they get it, they complain about it because they did not read the disclaimers on that product. But what I like about Amazon, they have a very, very good return policy. They have a very good return policy. So, yes, the return of RIM, the return of Blackberry, right? The return of Blackberry. I unboxed the Blackberry Crown and give you guys my first impressions of it. And listen, my first impression so far is it's great. First impressions is great. I love it. Oh man, listen, I gotta put some more in that shit. It ain't strong enough. That may so maybe my only complaint is that they probably put too much Blackberry in it. Maybe this a little more Crown. Need to be a little more stronger. I think that's going to be my complaint. My complaint is that it need to be a little more stronger. Oh yeah, this is good. Oh, this is really good. So on the scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate this? I will rate this a 8 out of 10. I'm gonna tell you why. I would say that to me, as a Crown drinker, it has good flavor. I just think as a Crown drinker, just not as strong as the original Crown. Like a Crown is Crown. It means Crown you drink. I'm a Crown drinker. Drink Crown with a little water, or maybe Crown with ice. Me as a Crown drinker, I think that it has that berry taste to it, but I just think that it should have been a little more punch to it, right? With that said, and I know JoJo just actually look like grapefruits, but no, because I added some juice to it, and I added some juice to it. But even without the juice, I found when I drank it on the rocks, it needed to be just a little tad more Crown than Blackberry juice or whatever they put in it as far as to give it flavor. So I would give it an 8 out of 10. And look, let y'all see this. Let me see. Boom. My wife glass. I don't know who made this for her, but she had got this glass. Somebody made her this glass right here. So somebody made it this glass. I started to put the Crown in, but just a little, little minimum. I gotta have the real shit. Like, I gotta have a glass like this. I mean, if y'all see me drinking out a glass like that, y'all be like, what's going on with Easy? When he get the little, on the film side, nah, man, listen, this is me all the way, baby. Uh, that Blackberry ain't bold enough. Yeah. Hey man, listen, I am stoked, man. Listen, man, look what came in the mail, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait to do these videos. Oh, look what came in the mail. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all guys something, man. So if you watch my live streams, right? You watch my live streams, every now and then I use that transformer thing, right? I made a video. Talking about a device. And in that video, I was using the transformer to cut into another scene, right? I was using the transformer thing that I came up with, and I was cut to another theme. Well, this company reached out to me after they saw that video, right? And they sent me some goodies, man. Hey, they sent me some goodies, man. I mean, listen, man. I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely love being a content creator. A content creator is bringing a lot of blessings if you do it the right way. If you real about it, if you keep it real all the time, and you put the work in, you work hard, you grind hard, and you do what you got to do. The reward comes, right? I'm so blessed. Um, and if you are a member of my YouTube channel, right, I am dropping a video in my members only right after this stream. Listen, man, I dropped a video today. I don't know. Listen, I don't know why y'all didn't look at that video, man. I only got 1,000 views on it, bro. Like, come on now. Y'all did see my video today. So I got a video that came out today. All right, go check it out. It was about a tablet, right? Go check it out. I put some work in that, man. But this video that I'm dropping in my members only, God, I put a lot of work in this video. So check it out. I'm gonna have it in my members only. That video probably won't come out on YouTube till way next week, maybe next weekend. But my members get to see it tonight. That's one of the perks of being a member of my YouTube channel. You guys get to see stuff early. You get to see things weeks in advance. You get to see videos that never go on YouTube. You get to see things that think about this. I got videos in my members only that I never post on YouTube. If people ask me why you didn't post on YouTube, because sometimes I just feel that my members deserve exclusive videos, right? So I got videos on my members only that never goes on YouTube. And I'm going to continue to do that because I believe that my supporters, my members, y'all guys, I appreciate y'all, man. This is one of the reasons why I work hard, grind hard all the time, is because, and listen, all my videos don't go on YouTube. And I'm proud of that, man. I'm proud that the members get to see exclusive videos, man. I'm proud that, my members have an opportunity to see exclusive videos. So, man. All right, so here we go. Big House Production said, what you said here? He said, me and my wife have glasses that's from the past Valentine's Day. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, if you listen to my podcast, right? I dropped my podcast yesterday, and I talked about family. I talked about, putting family first. I talked about that in my podcast, man. And those podcasts, man, I love it, man. I know my daughter, she's doing some things right now that she haven't been available, right? But just me expressing things the way I feel, it makes a big difference. What's up with you, Isaac? Hey, how's it going? All right. Listen, I am doing a unboxing and first impression of a Blackberry flavor. I ain't gonna say device because it's not a device. And I go from there. Listen, I love it, man. I absolutely love it, man. All right. I'm actually working on a video of I'm working on a video of this. So this is the near stream, right? This is the near stream, and I'm working on a video on this. And if you want to know the image quality, here is the image quality because I got two of them. So I have two of these, and this is the image quality right here. So that is nice. And I'm testing it because I'm gathering my thoughts. So I'm gathering my thoughts about the near stream, and I have two of them. And this is what you're looking at right now. So I have two of them. This is the Nil stream, and I have two of them. I'm looking at the image quality. I'm looking at the stop. I mean, this thing got a huge sensor on there, right? Huge sensor on there. Now, I don't have this connected to an app. It's so this is why it's so dark. If I had this connected to the app, I could probably up the ISO a little bit so I could get it a little brighter. But this is out of the box. Right here is out of the box, and this is the second one. So I have two of them that I'm reviewing. But shout out to Neil Stream. They have been awesome, right? They support me 100%. And listen, I appreciate them. I'll put it on the charger. And listen, man, when I started, I mean, I'm kind of give y'all guys some things here, right? When I started diversifying my YouTube channel, I want to say this for the content creators out there. I want y'all guys to listen to me, right? When I was just doing videos about smartphones, right? The only people that was reaching out for sponsorships and promos was case companies and want you to review screen protectors. And I mean, how many case reviews and screen protectors can you make, right? So what I did was I started diversifying my channel, going into studio equipment, monitors, headphones, microphones, cameras, audio interfaces. And all of a sudden, the floodgates open for me, right? Camera companies start to reach out. Headphone companies start to reach out. Hey, listen, I talked about this. I made that one video, and this company reached out. So I got this that I'm working on next week, about a week or so, right? I'm working on this. And all I did was diversify my channel. I just diversified my channel into different tech genres. Because if I stuck to one thing, then I wouldn't have the opportunity to review cameras, and listen, shout out to, NOCN, right? Shout out to NOCN. I'm probably one of their favorites. They sent me this ultra wide screen. Listen, man, they sent me this ultra wide screen monitor, bro. Like I was about to go out and buy a monitor, right? And NOCN hit me up and said, "Hey, listen, you don't have to go buy a widescreen monitor. We're going to take care of you, Easy." They sent me out a huge, this absolutely beautiful monitor, man. I absolutely love it, man. And so, when you get a good relationship with companies, man, T can tell you, he's got sponsorships and he got good with a lot of case companies and stuff like that. He got his own case and branding and all that stuff like that. When you build a relationship with these companies, if something happens after that, they must tell other companies, right? They must say, "Hey, man, listen, I work with this guy, the tech preacher, man. He just did a Grand Slam video for us, man. I believe if you need, your product reviewed, reach out to him, and go from there." And, man, it has been absolutely mind-boggling. Now, there's some companies I want to work with. I want to work with, Sennheiser. I want to work with, companies like that, man. And those are some of the companies that I want to kind of work with a little bit. I haven't got to that point yet, but I'm sure that it's going to come quick and easy. Because, listen, I have Sennheiser a lot of Sennheiser stuff, right? So I got the MKH 416, right? I got the MKE 600. I got some Sennheiser stuff, man, that is absolutely marvelous. So hopefully I can, we can work together and go from there. But yeah, man. This is good, man. This is T, I'm telling you, bro. You drank the Blackberry before me, bro. And I understand everybody got different taste buds. I am a true Crown drinker, right? So when you're a true Crown drinker, when you drink this, it does add that flavor to it. Like it is. I'm getting fucked up tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you because I was working on a video, and now I'm not working on the video, right? So, man, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, listen, I want to give a huge shout out to Fuji, man. We working together. We go do something together. So shout out to them, man. Man, I got some good things going on, man. Listen, when I tell y'all guys on my podcast that I've never been happy in my life. Like I've never been motivated. I've never been pumped up and cranked up in my life, man. This 2024 is probably going to go down as one of my best years of all times. But hard work got me to this point. Listen, I know what a lot of people say. Oh my God, you need to get to 200,000 subscribers. Oh my God, you need to be at 1 million subscribers. Oh my God, in order for you to, get with big corporations and companies, you have to have 1 million views and tens of thousands of views. And listen, man, I'm a witness, bruh. I'm a witness that a content creator like myself that's under 100,000 subscribers, a content creator like myself that just working, and I'm humble, man. Listen, I'm humble. I don't brag. Y'all don't see me bragging and all that stuff like that, right? That just humble myself, work hard, grind hard, and let doors open for myself, right? But here's what I would tell any content creator, right? Invest in yourself, invest in your craft, right? And listen, man, I know what a lot of people say, Easy, you buy high-end microphones and stuff like that. Listen, man, when I do voiceovers, I want to do my voiceovers on the best shit, period. When y'all hear my voiceovers, I want my voiceovers done with the best microphone, the best interface. I want to have my mic. Listen, when I'm doing voiceover work, right? When I'm doing voiceover work, I'm doing voiceover work with the best shit that I got. And I spare no expense when it come down to audio, right? And listen, I talk about this, but I'm not done. Because I'm still invested in audio, right? I still don't think I'm where I'm at when it come down to audio. When I'm doing, voiceovers and stuff like that. I'm not where I want to be. I want to be better. Now, a lot of people say, well, most people watch YouTube using a smartphone, so they don't hear the difference. Here's the thing. Audio people don't listen and watch YouTube videos on their smartphone. They use listen, I mean, when you go on different platforms, when you audio people, listen, I'm an audio guy that's been kind of getting knee deep in audio. When I'm listening to people videos, when I'm watching people videos, I'm watching people videos with $1,000 headphones, high-end impedance audio. I want to hear the crispness of everybody audio. I want to hear everything about audio. And so for me, I don't watch, listen, 90% of the YouTube videos that I watch is always on a monitor. And listen, I'm watching YouTube videos on a monitor. I'm watching YouTube videos on high-end headphones. Because I want to get the experience. Like, you think about this. When I watch y'all guys' videos, I want to get the experience of you guys delivering. I want to get the experience of you putting the work in. Like I was watching LaShawn video, right? I'm watching LaShawn video today. He dropped a video today, by the way. And when I was watching LaShawn video, I'm in my studio with my wide monitor and I got my headphones on. I want to hear everything that he presenting. I want to get that experience that he trying to deliver. And so for me, you know, I look at the hard work that he put in, the hard work that he put in on that one video. Now, he been making a lot of videos. You know, he been making this video, been doing this thing. But what LaShawn have done, he have stepped his audio game up. He got the Rodecaster Pro 2. He got the Rode Video Mic NTG, right? Not the NTG. He got the NT1 5th generation. He got the Sennheiser 600. Bruh, listen to me, that is huge upgrades in audio quality. Think about this. Rodecaster Pro 2. He got a Sennheiser microphone. He got the latest Rode Video NT1 5th generation, stuff like that. Bruh, think about that. Think about that, right? Think about the upper echelon audio quality that he just brought to the table. That everybody say, man, it's just a hobby, man. I'm not doing all that stuff like that. But okay, that's fine. If you want to be a hobbyist, that's cool. But when somebody bringing in some upper echelon equipment, coming in and sounding great, the crispness is off the charts, you got to pay respects. I'm listening to and I'm watching this video and I'm listening to his video, you know what I'm saying? And his video have reached all-time highs. Like his editing skills. Think about it. You go back and look at Holla at Your Boy videos back then a couple of years ago. He sucked. Come on, man. Let's call it how we see it. You know why? I fucking sucked when I first started. But he sucked. But fast forward it now, right? Fast forward it now, and I'm going to tell you, the guys, right? And doing big things. Barry listen, I watch a JoJo video. She did a short. And this editing skills is off the chart. I watch Barry. Listen, Barry, to me, doing the best in the game when it comes down to comparing smartphones, especially when you, the Xiaomi and stuff like that, the overseas product, doing his thing, man. Like, you see a lot of smaller content creators that's got their head in the game, and they taking, their YouTube income or whatever, members or donations or whatever, and they reinvesting it in their craft, man. Because, listen, man, this is not for today. This is for tomorrow. So I look at it like, man, whew, wow. Listen, let me see. Let me see if I can make that big. So I'm by myself, so I can make this big. Let me make this big. Oh crap! Let's see, man. I made it big, but it ain't that big. Shit. Okay. Well, let's drag it over here. All right. The way to audio quality translate as much down to gear as much as room acoustics. Like, listen, I agree with you. My studio is acoustic treated. I have sound blankets on all the walls. I have a sound blanket right behind me. I have a sound blanket on this wall. I got a sound blanket on this wall. This wall behind me, I have, I have that thing on top of it. But behind that, that's all acoustic foam. So I have all acoustic foam that's behind that. Then I have carpet on the floor. And so even the door. Even my door, I have acoustic treatment on my door. So I totally agree. So for me, I had to learn that the hard way. Because you do hear a lot of echoing and, you hear a lot of different things. And I want my room dead. Like right now, the only thing that's making noise in this room is computers. I got 5 computers running. So since I got 5 computers running, I got one computer that got a loud fan. But other than that, this room is dead. So it's listen, when you clap, look, I mean, when you clap, you get clap, clap. You don't have no echo, no nothing in this room. And I listen, before I sound treat, I got a video about it. I got a video about before I sound treated my studio. It was a freaking mess, echoing everywhere, right? And after I sound treated this room, it is dead. I mean, it's not soundproof. There is a difference. It's a difference between soundproof and sound treated, right? Soundproof is you have to have no noise. If you ever go to a Guitar Center, right? If you ever go to Guitar Center, go into their soundproofing room, right? Dead silence. When you close that door in their soundproof room, you hear nothing. Now, I mean, I'm not at that point yet, and I know a lot of people do voiceovers in their closet, right? I know a lot of voiceover artists that doesn't have, soundproofing in their studios, and they do all their voiceovers in their closet, and stuff like that. So I see a lot of voiceover artists do voiceovers in their closet, and stuff like that. But yes. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. The carpet and the blankets are doing a great job. The foam doesn't do anything. Are better off with panels compared to foam. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know what people say about foam, but I tell you, I got a video that before I use foam, right? Before I use foam, it was terrible. But after I added that my whole wall is like an L, right? This whole wall going from this side all the way around. I have soundproof foam going up and down, and it made a huge difference. Now, I know the stories, right? I hear the stories. I hear the stories about foam, right? About don't use foam, foam doesn't work. You hear mixed reviews about people talking about foam, right? But I got the foam that I have supposed to be the sound treated foam, right? Because I did a promo, and so the foam that I use supposed to be sound treated foam, and I'm gonna tell you, it made a huge. I got a video on it. I got a before and after, and it made a huge difference. Listen, it was like my room sounded like a garage. And when I added the first layer of sound treatment, right? When I added the first layer of sound treatment, it really deadened the room. Yeah, these are large foams. Yeah, it's large. It's very large. Now, let me get your comment down. Let me go to another camera. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me see. Let me see if I could go up here. Let's see, go here. Let me stop this camera from following me for a second. All right, let's go here. I want to show you guys. So right here, this is hanging off my wall, and I mean I can actually press this, and it goes all the way, and it's very, very thick, very, very thick. I really like it. It's very, very thick, very, very thick. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm controlling some stuff on my phone. Shout out to the OnePlus 12, baby. Oh my God. The best phone in the game right now. OnePlus 12, baby. Yes, OnePlus 12. But listen, I would tell you this, Jay. I would say anything is better than nothing, right? Think about this, right? When we talk about sound treatment, right? Anything is better than nothing. So I would recommend a person that's on a budget. If you could get sound blankets, that's fine. But if you want to put foam on your wall, anything is better than nothing. It just my opinion. Anything is better than nothing. You know. Yeah. Oh no, man. Not the Amazon basics, man. Oh no, man. Listen, man. I get my stuff from AeroZoom. No, man. I get the real stuff, bro. I got the real stuff from AeroZoom, bro. Not the stuff from Amazon Basic. I mean, listen. Again. I would say this. Anything is better than nothing. And I do understand, like, the Amazon Basics is like $2 $2 a phone, right? But yeah, nah, man. Anything is better than nothing. But I mean, look, it all depends on people's budget. I would say that it all depends on your budget. Something is better than nothing. But again, some people don't look at this YouTube, being a content creator as a, and for those people that they say, I just post videos. I don't care about all that crap. That's great. Here's the thing that I look at, right? I look at that, when you got members, or people super chat you, or people use your affiliate links, or people that want to support you, people that cash app you, people that you don't even know, that send you stuff. That's a huge supporter of you. They want to see you go to the next level. I believe that those type of people that want you to go to the next level, they want to see you, go from a shitty microphone to something better. People want to see you go from a subpar camera to a professional camera. Some people want you to, get, level up on your audio, level up on your video. These are your supporters. This is what they look for. So when you do level up, they appreciate that they funding for you is going to something that they feel proud of. So, me as a content creator that gets supported by my audience, 100% of the proceeds goes back into the channel. 100% of the proceeds goes back into the channel. And so I feel that, YouTube is not a financial source of income for me. So the income that I do get from YouTube and being a content creator, right, it does go back into products and services for you guys. That's what it's for. I mean, I don't take my YouTube money and pay my car note or pay my light bill, and I don't do that, man. And listen, man, I got businesses for that. I got my house money for that, man. You know what I'm saying? But the flip side, and this is very important for content creators need to know this. On the flip side, you don't take the house money and spend on YouTube. So YouTube money don't be spent on the house money, and the house money don't go to YouTube. So you separate that. So just say, for instance, they got the new Galaxy Z Fold 6 coming out. It's going to cost you $2,000, right? And you might have to get about 3 YouTube checks or maybe some affiliate links, payments, and stuff like that in order to afford to buy that product, right? Instead of rushing and taking money out your house, to get it from YouTube, baby. Get it from being a content creator. Listen, sometimes you ain't gonna be first at it. Listen, I know what people say, man. I mean, easy. In order to get the views, in order to get on the algorithm, in order to do this, I got to go out and listen. I used to be that guy. To spend a lot of money, the house money, to get products and services so I could be first. I'm not that guy no more, man. Man, listen, man, every year they got new product coming out. Every year they got new stuff coming out. Man, listen, man, I'm not going to be the first at it, man. Now, listen, I'm not, I look at stuff like all these 2,000, everything is $2,000. Think about it, $1,500, $2,000, $1,500, $2,000. Everything is over $1,000. See, especially with the stuff that people so-called want to see, it always gonna cost you almost $2,000, man. And I know what a lot of people say, easy, you could trade in, you could do this. Listen, I feel like this, right? I absolutely love long-term reviews. I actually like to watch myself long-term reviews. I love to watch content creators that hold on to devices, whether or not it's, smartphones or tablets or computers or something like that for years and make long-term reviews about 4 years later, 3 years later, 2 years later on that product. How has it aged after 3 years? How have it aged after 4 years? I like videos like that because not everybody spends and keep buying product, man. You know what I'm saying? So people do want to see sometimes of that same product that they probably still have. Let's think about this. I have a M1 Max Studio, right? It's no need for me to buy no M4, no M3, no M2. This M1 Max Studio, baby, go be, because when I bought my M1 Max Studio, I went all out on the specs because I know I'm going to rock it till the wheels fall off, baby. I know that my M1 Max Studio, that thing going to be pumping and grinding until it cut off before I upgrade. It may be the Max, it may be the M20, M10 before I upgrade my Mac Studio. If my Mac Studio can perform the way it performs right now, it's no need for me to upgrade. Listen, man, the thing's so fast, man. I don't want, what could be faster? When I'm rendering almost close to 100 gigs rendering in HQ, right? In not a lot of time, right? When I'm rendering videos in HQ, and I look at the file size. Matter of fact, the last video I just did was 68 gigs. That was the render. 68 gigs. I rendered that video and it was 68 gigs. I uploaded that video on YouTube. 68 gigs, right? In my Mac Studio, render it with no problem. 32-bit float audio, HQ, rendering. Highest bit rates, high as that, everything high. Listen, man, when I render my videos, man, I don't render my videos H.264 and H.265, man. I'm going all in on the highest rendering that's possible. I'm rendering in HQ. Let's see. One day my accountant gonna find out how much I spent on my Sony camera bundle. That's gonna be a fun conversation. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you this. You invested in yourself. You invested in yourself, and you invested in your craft. You invested in your product because you in your mind, you looking at the future, not the present. Yes, you have to invest. Of course, it's gonna cost a lot. When you say Sony camera bundle, I know it's up there. You ain't even got to tell me. You just already said, look, when you said my Sony camera bundle, I already know it's high. Listen, a G Master lens for a Sony camera go hit you for $2,000. So this the lens by itself, and then you talk about camera bodies, man. You get the fours and all that stuff, man. You talk about $5,000 plus a $2,000 lens. Listen, you're up there to almost 10 grand for a Sony camera bundle. You go with the cinema series. If you go on cinema cameras or something like that, man, you up there $10,000, $15,000, man, on the complete bundle. And that's if you talk of CF Express cards and all that stuff like that. Listen, the memory cards gonna cost you $500. You know what I'm saying? You talk about $500 for memory cards, man. So I know when you talk about, cameras and camera bodies and lenses and stuff like that, I know it's upper echelon. Think about it, RED cameras, right? Man, people that say, man, I'm going to buy me a RED camera, man. I'm going to buy a cinema lens. Man, all right, cool. You already know that's 30 grand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look, the lens cost more than the body. Hey. I feel you, man. I feel you, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I feel you. Look, man, people popping A7 folds, man, and cinema cameras and stuff like that, man, and doing, spending $3,000 for cine lenses and stuff, bro. I know, but I look at those things It's investment. Nokia formerly known as radio. I know, man. I know. Listen, man. I ain't gonna lie. People can say what they want. If I had an endless amount of money, I wouldn't hesitate to buy RED cameras. I wouldn't hesitate to buy high-end cinema cameras. I wouldn't hesitate to buy high-end cinema lenses. Not even if I had an endless amount of money, that'd be my first picks, man. Without a doubt, I wouldn't even hesitate. I'd be like, well, I don't. No. Listen, if I had an endless amount of money, I would go all high-end cinema cameras. I did that. I mean, listen, that But the real world is that most of us don't have high-end cameras, high-end, unlimited amount of money. People just don't have that unlimited amount of money. I knew a friend who bought a Sony for his wife. And his wife almost threw him out, bruh. I mean, obviously, when she looked at how much it costs. And listen, I say this in my podcast, and I would say this, right? People like your friend, you have to get his family involved, because doing content creation, you have to have support from family, like at least the wife, right? The wife and the kids, because sometimes when they don't understand how much stuff costs. Right? They go online, they go to TikTok, and they see these old bullshit videos, people using their phones and doing their old bullshit and all that stuff like that. I mean, listen, that's here, that's a different class, right? When you on a different level from a Instagram or TikTok, when you're on a different level, man, those levels require money to get to those levels. Listen, man, people, yes. And I know what a lot of people say, well, people make a shit ton of money making Instagram and TikToks with their smartphone. Okay, but I'm not that person. Like, I'm not that kind of filmmaker. I'm not a smartphone recorder. I don't record videos on, I would do B-roll with a smartphone. Or I might, if I'm doing outside, I don't bring my cameras outside no more. So if I'm doing outside videos, I would bring a smartphone for that, right? But if I'm doing full production videos, a smartphone won't even be nowhere near me. Now, I might use a smartphone to use it as a monitor, like I'm using my smartphone as a monitor, right? Let's see, am I with camera? Yeah, so I'm using my smartphone as a monitor, right? I mean, I'm using a smartphone as a monitor, but as far as using that's just me. I don't know people use iPhones for full production. I'm not mad at them. I'm not. For 25 grand, the whole extended family is getting a camera. Everybody turning into a content creator. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you, the way we live right now, man, the society we live in right now, it's for 25 grand. I would say I would recommend everybody being a content creator because it's money for everybody out there. It's revenue for everybody out there. So, you know, the whole goal is to take the 25 grand, invest it in you know the best equipment and the best stuff that you can, and rock and roll with it, man. I mean, there it is, man. I mean, I would agree that if you go spend 25 grand, hey. I mean, look, when I watch your content, man, I want to hear some great audio and look at some good visuals, man. That's what I'm talking about. And I understand they got these, you know, the YouTube gurus out there. They would tell you, you know, when you first start out, and this is true, when you first start out, you know, most people that start now, you're hobbyists and you got limited budget. Who has that kind of money to be spending on this stuff? I would tell you that most content creators take years and years and years to build up to better equipment, to build up to better stuff, to build up to better microphones, to build up to better stuff, right? Starting off as a content creator, you know, especially with a limited budget, I feel there's no worries on that. Like I feel that, you know, if you got starting off a YouTube channel or TikTok or whatever, and you got 0 followers and 0 subscribers, listen, man, you have an opportunity, right, to grow slow. And that's the key. Grow slow. Invest in yourself, invest in your craft, do what you got to do, baby. And it's all good. All right, man, listen. Shout out to the people that's watching me on Facebook, man. But yeah, Facebook group in the building. Shout out to you guys, man. I see y'all in the building, baby. All right, I see y'all in the building. All right. So, shout out to the people on Twitch. I'm streaming live on Twitch, and I'm streaming live on YouTube, streaming live on Facebook, and I believe I'm streaming live somewhere else. I don't know. I got RMTPs on everything right now, so I'm streaming live all over the place, which is cool. Let's see. I started out with my phones, and you best believe it was awful. Hey, the Sony ZV-E10 came out about 3 years ago. He bought the bundle with the lens. Hey, your videos never look better. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I remember, you know, shooting my videos with smartphones, Galaxy phones, and I don't think I ever shot any of my videos with iPhones, but majority of my video was shot with Galaxy phones, and then I shot a lot of my videos with LG phones, right? LG phones gave me the best image quality. To me, I felt that my LG phones gave me the best image quality. Now, the biggest mistake that I made was when I was shooting videos with smartphones, I was using smartphone audio. Oh my God. You talk about this awful. Oh man. You talk about this awful. I listen, when I go back, and this is one of the reasons why I'm doing reaction videos on my own self. When I go back and I look at those videos, you know, that I first started, the first 100, maybe first 200 videos, it was awful. I mean, the audio was just awful. And no wonder why nobody watched me. No wonder why my YouTube channel sucked. No wonder why people turned off my video. No wonder why everybody looked at that and said, man, who the fuck is this? This guy sound like shit. This trash ass video, man. Let me turn this shit off, man. Hey, what's up, LBU? I see you in the building. And I'm telling you, man, that happened, bro. Like I think when I look at my, and listen, don't get me wrong, I got videos. Yes, they got views on them now, right? But at the time, when I was making those videos, they was awful, bro. Like, man, listen, I wouldn't even watch myself. It was all, and I knew I had to make a change, man. I knew I had to make a change, man. When I look at, listen, this is one of the things that I talk about. When I give advice to content creators, I always tell content creators, man, listen, you don't have to start off doing 200 and 300 videos that suck, right? listen to some of the people that been through the grapevine, that been there, that had suck videos for a long time, and help you not have suck videos for 300 and 400 videos. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the key. Listen, I always tell people this. You, as a new content creator, you need to have somebody on your side. You need to have somebody to help you. You need to have somebody to give you advice. You need to have somebody that been there and done that to tell you the do's and don'ts. When are you getting the Cybertruck? Never. No, I'm not an Elon fan, man. Yeah, I would never get. I ain't gonna say never. The word never. I should never say never, but I am not interested in the Cybertruck. Like, I'm not an Elon fan. So now, I've talked about Teslas, right? And I was on the fence of getting a Tesla, but let me wait a while. Because listen, my gas guzzling trucks and cars work just fine for me. I mean, gas is high, but I like when I turn on that truck and I hear that exhaust, and I see that smoke coming out the exhaust, and you hear that engine, woo, 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 woo. Man, listen, that brings joy to me, man. Listen, that brings joy to me, man. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like to turn on no car and all you hear is, whoo, like quiet as a fucking fan. No, man. And when I turn on my truck, man, I want to hear that engine kick in. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, man. Yes, J. Will does love his Tesla. I watch his videos, and he does love it. I just feel it's just not for me. Now, my daughter might get a Tesla, you know what I'm saying? But, when I when I turn on that car, man, I won't hit that exhaust, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now, man. I got a charger, man. When I turn on that Hemi, man, all you hear is pipes. And when I hit that gas, all you hear is pipes. Yeah, man. But I mean, I ain't mad at nobody that get Cybertrucks and Teslas. I mean, listen, those are the future, right? I mean, listen, I'm a tech guy. We know that, Teslas and electric cars and stuff is the future. We know this already. Like, I feel that, yes, it's just not for me today. Maybe next year, 2 years from now, I might say, you know what? I'm tired of this gas guzzler, man. Let me go to put a charger at my house, man, and go and grab me a electric vehicle. I might put, you got to put your little chargers at the house, get it all connected to your stuff, man. Yeah. That heavy leg pipe, man, bro. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, when you turn on that heavy, man, you know one thing. Listen, when you have a car, you have a charger pull up on the side of a Scat Pack, man. You got one of them sitting on the side of you, man. You already know what time of day it is, man. You know what I'm saying? See, I travel too much, so a Tesla would take me far. But here's the thing: they do have chargers everywhere. The Teslas have computerized GPSs that tells you where all your charger stations are. So it's not as bad. I talked to a couple of people that do travel with Teslas. They said it's not that bad, because they have charging stations, pretty much everywhere now. So, you got to weigh your options. I mean, if you travel out, and you're right. You're right, man. I mean, listen, you want something that'll go at least 1,000 miles of charge, 2,000 miles of charge, man. I think right now, we had about 500 miles tops, maybe 300 miles. So I need something of 15 to 2,000 miles, man. We go get there, and that's the key, man. It's coming, like I can't do 200 miles on the charge, man. I can't do 300 miles on the charge. I need something 1,000, 15, 2,000 miles of charge, man. I don't think we there. And like I say, I don't know. I don't do too much research on uh, electric cars. They may have cars out there that do 1,000 miles of charge. I don't know, man. I don't do my research on that. So, but for me to get into electric cars, I need him to say, well, we got the first car that do 2,000, 3,000 miles of charge. Then I'm all in. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's finally get rid of the gas guzzler and go with something that could give me 2,000, 3,000 miles, man. But now I don't know. Battery tech need to improve, and I think that's where I'm at with it. I mean, hopefully, man. Listen, technology move forward, and we get there. Same thing with smartphones. But look what Samsung is doing, man. I mean, Samsung keep putting the same 5,000 milliamp battery in their phones every freaking year. But everybody else is going up to 5,500, 5,800, some going 6,000 and stuff like that. But right now, man, you look at Samsung, man. And that's why I say I'm all in on the OnePlus 12, man. OnePlus 12, man. Listen, man, the OnePlus 12 got me away from Samsung. Shout out to OnePlus, man. OnePlus have gotten me away from Samsung. Remember, I used to make Samsung videos. I used to talk about, this is, the Galaxy devices is top notch. If you ever want to get the best in the game, go Galaxy. Nah, man, I don't say that no more. I don't say that no more. I don't say stuff like the Galaxy phones is the phones to buy. I don't say that no more, man. I just think that man. Listen, Samsung's still scared to put big batteries because the Note 7. Listen, man. After the Note 7 debacle, man, I mean, Samsung, they have to get. I don't know why they're scared, man. Look, you got other companies putting 6,000 milliamp batteries. Listen. Maybe Samsung need to go holler at Unihertz. Unihertz putting 28,000 milliamp batteries in their phones, man, and them bitches ain't blowing up. So they need to go holler at Unihertz. Maybe they need to hire some Unihertz battery people, man. They're putting 28,000 milliamp batteries in their phones, man, and this shit lasted for 2 months. And they ain't blowing up and catching on fire. So I mean, how could they be scared? They got other companies out there that's doing it, man. I think they are. I keep hearing about that company, man, that's making great vehicles. Let's see what they do. The Grenade 7. Yeah, man. Yes. The tank is a certified battery beast. I don't care what nobody say, man. I don't care what nobody say. I believe that the tanks, man, if you ever want to rock a device for, 2 weeks, and if you out in the valley somewhere, if you out camping somewhere, man, and you don't want to bring no stupid, pissy iPhone and a fucked up fucking Samsung phone because they only go give you 5.5 hours of screen on time, right? Think about this, right? You going camping, right? You going camping, and you about to go camping for the weekend. You about to go in no man's land, right? You about to go to no man's land. Who the fuck? You bring your iPhone. The first thing you got to think about is you got to go to the store to buy fucking battery chargers. You got to go to fucking Amazon. You got to go get battery chargers. You have to go get these battery things, man, that you got to plug up your phones because you know that your phone ain't gonna give you no more than 4, 5 hours, 6 hours of screen on time. If you going for the weekend, you gonna charge that phone at least 6 times. You bring a tank out there, man. First of all, they got 5G now, so they got good coverage. You bring a tank out there on a Friday, when you come back on a Monday, you'll still be at 60% battery life, man. That thing be like, we can still go another month. You ready to roll? Say, man, listen, man, you can't kill them. You can't kill the batteries in them things, man. You can't kill the batteries in them things. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got. So where is the OnePlus shirt? I don't know, man. Listen, I do have a heat press machine, and I made this shirt, right? I made this shirt, and I probably will be making some OnePlus shirts. And I got listen. I'll be wearing all my LG shirts and stuff, man, and stuff like that. I'm a fan of LG, y'all know that. But I'm a fan of I found a Blackberry Crown at a local liquor store. After hearing it was going to be licensed in be licensed in Kansas anytime soon. Listen, man, it was so hard. I've been looking for this stuff for a very long time. And let me go back and get my thoughts about this. Let's go back. Let me change the camera. All right, so let's check this out, right? This is the beautiful box it comes in. Let me get this comment off here. So this is the box that it comes in. Beautiful box, man. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous box. Now, this is the Blackberry Crown itself, right? It comes in a purple label, beautiful label, right? Front and back. Now, let's compare to the regular Crown, which I have the regular Crown. So the regular Crown comes in the gold label, right? It comes in the gold label front and back, but the Blackberry Crown comes in a purple label. So, yes, it is nice. It is nice. Beautiful. Listen, it tastes good. Now, you know, one of the things that you're going to find out about this, right? One of the things that you're going to know that when you open up the Blackberry Crown, the smell, it's going to hit you like that blackberry smell. It's going to hit you. It's going to hit you hard. Like, it's going to smell so good. It's going to smell so good that you're going to get even like, And it smells like an air freshener. Like, you know, like a blueberry air freshener. That's what it smells like. It smells really good. And listen, the taste, I talked about the taste earlier. I think, for me, I feel that it needed to be a little stronger. And I don't understand, oh my God, I mean, I'm a Crown Raw user. I'm a Crown Raw drinker. So since I'm a Crown Raw drinker, I want it to be just a little tap, just a little bit stronger. That's all. But yeah. Let's see. It costs about twice as much as the big one. Listen, you know what? You're right. It does cost more than the regular Crown. They price gouging on it right now because it's, supply and demand raises the price. So supply and demand raises the price. That means it's going to be a little more expensive, baby. It's going to be a little more expensive. So yeah, I'm into e-bikes. Just got an e-bike. See me, listen, man. I was thinking about that. I know I talked to a friend of mine. He got an e-bike. He said the thing goes like 45 miles per hour, and it runs for like 6, 7, 8 hours on a charge. And he could go up and down the city. He go up and down the city, man, and rock and roll, which is really, really nice, man. Which is nice. Shout out to him, man. Tech Twine in the building. What's up? Which I see you. Let's see. Yeah, you've been renovating your home for almost a week without power. The tank. Oh, you got a tank. Was my torch. I didn't know you had a tank. Listen, I didn't know you had. What version of the tank you got? You got the 1, 2, 3. Universe come out with like 10 phones a year. So what phone you got? Which one? Let's see. I have so many of them glasses, man. I'm gonna tell you something. As a Crown drinker, I have a whole cabinet of Crown. Matter of fact, my Oracle started throwing some of them away because I got too many of them. So it's overbearing. It's overbearing of how many glasses I have. You got the Tank 1. Tank 1 was absolutely a monster. Yes. My favorite Crown is the single barrel edition. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they had that type of edition. Huh. Thank you for telling me. Thank you very much for telling me. I appreciate it. Yep. What is that? Oh, let's go back. There you go. But yeah, man, listen, man, I'm rocking with you guys on a Saturday night, drinking out some of this Crown, man, and having some fun. Man, I do have um I'm working on a video. Probably ain't gonna finish it today, but I do have a video that's going into my members only chat tonight. Tonight. So just so you know. Matter of fact, yes, I got it coming out tonight. Just so you know. So check it out. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I'm getting rid. Okay. Listen. Let me see. I'm getting rid of it though, because it was no software updates. Listen, my contact with Unihertz, right? I have expressed my concern about software updates, and I know Sean P has been very, very boisterous about Unihertz and their lack of support. I addressed this to Unihertz themselves as far as what's going on with support. I've been beating that dead horse for a long time with Unihertz. So I'm at the point whereas if I review a Unihertz device, when I get into my pros and cons of that device, I always talk about the no support, of lack of support for their devices. Listen, I understand the price point, but at this point, some of the Unihertz devices are getting up there. Listen, the Tank 3 Pro is $700, man. That thing ain't cheap, bruh. So like the Tank 2 Pro is way up there to the $700. Tank 3 Pro is, I think, over $700, man. So guess what? When you add flagship prices, that means you got to give flagship support. And I think Unihertz should be at this point where if you are going to do a $700 phone, you got to go 3-4 years, baby. They got to start doing support. They got to, man. They got to. You can't charge them $700 for a phone, man. And it's a one and done. You can't do it. You can't do it, man. And listen, Unihertz is releasing some more devices. I am releasing another Tank video next week, week after next, I think. So they got some new products out. So I'm working on some new products for them. Yes, it comes to a point where most of my banking apps won't run on a Tank. And listen, I agree. They have the newer Tanks running Android 14, right? The newer Tanks running Android 14, but the older Tanks is still on Android 13. I think the Tank 2, not the 2 Pro, but the 2 is like on Android 12. The Tank 2 Pro, I believe, on Android 13. The Tank 3 and the Tank 3 Pro is on Android 14, I believe. But it does have the Dimensity 8200 processor with like 16 gigs of RAM in it. So it's it's almost flagship processor in it. Listen, the Tank 3 Pro processor power will rival the Pixel 7 Pro. Pixel 7 Pro, right? Or maybe the Pixel 8 Pro, close to those type of benchmark tests, right? That means that it got the power. That new Dimensity processor is powerful enough, and it's a newer processor, so it can support software updates for years. So that's why I believe that listen, Unihertz been using the G99 processor, just like Alcatel, just like a lot of these other companies. They absolutely love the G99 processor. It must be the most cheapest processor that they can get their hands on. Don't get me wrong, the G99 processor is good, But at what point it's time to move on to more better processors, right? A lot of these companies put G99 processors in them. It's every listen. I'm reviewing a tablet that has a G99 processor. The phones, G99 processors. They love the G99 processors, man. They love the G99 processor, man. But it's a shame that great processor goes to waste with the neglect of software support. And listen, here's the thing, and we talk about this, and I talked about this a lot. And I said this in one of my videos. You mean to tell me it's no bug fixes? Think about this. Samsung drop a phone, Apple drop a phone, and what do you see when a phone first drop? Problems. They need bug fixes. It got issues. It got certain apps would crash. So they wait on Bluetooth issues, right? Every time new devices drop, they have umpteen issues with them, right? And what do we say in these videos? Samsung has acknowledged the Bluetooth issue on XYZ. Apple has acknowledged that XYZ issue, and they're going to release a software update. So that tells me that you telling me, Unihertz, that you dropping a device that have perfect software, and you don't need bug fixes and stuff like that. And that's my problem. Because every device need updates for enhancements, security patches, and bug fixes. And right now, Unihertz is not doing it. And I've received a few updates here and there for their devices, but they really need to get on the ball, especially when you using these newer processors with all the RAM. I mean, they putting so much RAM in their phones right now. It's like Samsung put 12 gigs of RAM. Well, Unihertz going all the way to 16 gigs of RAM on mid-ranges. They put fucking 18, and then they doing RAM Plus that's going up to 28 gigs of RAM. I mean, they're going all out on RAM, man. Like, they going 28 gigs of RAM on phones, man. So you putting all this RAM, you put all this, and we're not getting no AI. We're not getting no software updates. And that's where the shift of smartphones are going into. We're going into AI. We're going into, all kinds of different things, man. And people like Unihertz got to get on the ball, man. Got to get on the ball. All right. So what do? I bought a magnet power bank for my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So I'm good for 3 or 4 days. Updates included. And that's the thing, man. Like, they leave something on the table to that they can fix. And listen, I don't know, man. I mention it to them all the time, man. And I don't. At this point, man, I don't know. But I'm gonna continue to make videos about it, and I'm gonna go continue to criticize them. Like, I'm gonna continue to criticize the software support updates. Like, I'm not gonna just say, okay, keep buying their phones, but hopefully one day they're gonna give you software updates. No, man, they need to know that they are running into crucial issues with security patches and software updates. Think about this. Didn't Apple just had like a huge breach, right? A breach. That means they need software updates to close the breach. Well, what about other devices like Alcatel and Motorola? Because Motorola just done a one and done on their device. Motorola did a one and done on their stylus. I mean, just absolutely asinine, right? Just absolutely asinine. Why would you come out with a device in 2024 and would not give it no software updates? Like, it just doesn't. Why do that? Motorola come out with the stylus, and they not even go. It's like you don't even do no updates on it, man. The tank would actually be good and good solution for people living in areas that get power outages a lot. Listen, Michael Corcoran, I just had that situation happen. I talked about it on the live stream, right? As you know, I had a storm that hit my area, and I was out of power for 2 to 3 days. I talked about this in the live stream. I made it. Matter of fact, I was live when I talked about this. My Unihertz tanks, boy, they came through for me. We was watching movies, right? I had the projector on the wall. We was watching movies. The tank with the flashlights, right? Because I got like 8 tanks, right? So I got like flashlights all over the place. I got movies playing on the wall, so we enjoying movies. And the battery life didn't budge. Like all my devices using lights all day and all night lasted for 3 days and didn't break a sweat. Using the projector and everything else, it didn't break a sweat. Like I could have been out of power for at least a week or 2 weeks, and the Unihertz tanks would have gave me light, entertainment, phones, everything without a charger. Don't need a charger with them phones, man. Now, the new Unihertz tanks, you can put fast chargers on them. That means you can get fast charging. But the older tanks, it takes you, a couple of hours to charge them damn things, man. But the new tanks, you can get fast charging with them. So they say, okay, you got a charger, you got to go to a charger. Maybe you go to a Starbucks or something like that, charge that son bitch up, maybe 2 or 3 hours, get you a cup of coffee back at 100%. That phone going to last you 2 weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? So I agreed. I talked about that in one of my videos. I really did, man. Unihertz need to take notes from OnePlus. They always been on top of the games regarding updates. I agree, man. I would tell you that software updates is very, very important. Very, very important. But using it as a primary device is pretty quirky. Not really. I've been using the Tank 3. I've been using the Tank 3 Pro, bro. It's really not that bad. I enjoy using the Tank 3 Pro. And listen, man, I could use, and I talk about this. People blast me out. Oh my God, why you use tanks? Listen, I have used the Tank 3 Pro, and I've used the Tank 2. Matter of fact, the Tank 2 was like my daily driver for it's like in and out my rotation. The Unihertz tanks is in and out my rotation for daily drivers right now. I love them. Listen, the Dimensity 8200 processor in it gives it the performance that rivals Pixel 8 Pros, that rivals Galaxy S22s, that rivals those. So, and then they got 120 hertz. Think about it. They got 120 hertz displays, and it rivals. So gaming, no problem. Battery life, off the chain. Photos and videos, that's. Listen, you're not gonna get the best photos. You're not gonna get the best videos. Is it possible? Yes. Night vision is off the chain. Like if you need night vision, if you're in the desert and you in pure darkness, the thing will light up the whole scene. Night vision is off the chain. Unihertz tank. The lights will brighten up everything. Using a projector, off the chain. It's a lot of things on the plus side with these devices. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, it's thick. It's not the best displays because it's IPS, but it's 120 hertz. The battery life will beat, any phone out there. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, it does. Unihertz should use a hookup with Literature OS. Use their route. I agree. Update. Yeah, I agree. They should. Let's see. I maybe I could mention that to them. Let's see. S24 Plus. What about it, Isaac? What about the S24 Plus? Let me know down in the comments, sir. What is it about the S24 Plus? Do you have the S24 Plus? Let me know down in the comments, man. If you have the S24 Plus, how you enjoying it? Let me know. How are you enjoying the S24? I just think Samsung is on a different level. I just think Samsung is going through a downward spiral. I believe Samsung is becoming the new Apple. In a bad way. I think Samsung is becoming another Apple in a bad way. Because Apple got their shit together. Like, I think that Apple got their shit together. Samsung trying to be an Apple, but Samsung don't have their shit together. Think about this, that watch they about to come out. Have you seen the rumors about this watch, man? You can't sit up there and tell me that Samsung, they're about to release this watch and it is fucking sunshine and roses. This watch is awful. This watch that they're about to drop is awful. This watch is awful that they're about to drop. And I understand the Samsung Knights go try to make it seem like it's the best thing since sliced bread. They're going to get down on their knees and they go kiss ass. They go kiss Samsung balls. I understand that. But when we seen the leak renders of this watch, it's awful. I wouldn't wear it. So, I mean, I definitely not looking forward. And listen, just so you know, I got a couple of, let me see, I got another one out there somewhere. Yeah, a couple of them, some fucking well, shit. Where is it? Always when you're looking for something, you can't find it. Oh, there you go. Listen, I am a Samsung watch fan, right? Listen, man, look what I got. Right? Listen, these are all Samsung watches, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, one of them is not a Samsung watch. Nah, this is not a Samsung watch. But yeah, man, listen, man, I got Samsung watches, man. I rock Samsung watches, man. But man, listen, this is beautiful Samsung watches. Look how beautiful that Samsung watch is, man. Shit, man, look how beautiful that Samsung watch is. Right? Now, that is what I'm talking about right now. You mean to tell me that Samsung about to screw this up? Man, Samsung about to screw this up. Listen, this watch right here is the Motorola watch. This is the Motorola watch. Look how beautiful that Motorola watch is, man. Crap, I can't get focused. Yeah, let me go to side camera here. Let's go here. Yeah, this is going to be the Motorola watch, and this is going to be the Samsung watch here, okay? And I have the Samsung, I got a Samsung watch on right now. But yeah, man, listen, look how beautiful them watches is, man. And Samsung about to fuck this up. Like, come on, man. Samsung about to mess this up, man. Shit, man. Samsung about to mess this up, man. Yeah, okay. You got the S24, you love it. All right, cool. Shout out to you. Samsung pretty much gave up on the smartwatches. I see, yeah. The TVs rock though, yeah. To me, I love any kind of phone as long as it works. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of, listen, what Samsung about to drop, man, with the Fold 6 and the Flip 6 and the Watch 7 and all that, man. I just don't see it, people. I just don't see it, man. Samsung got to bring. Look, let's see what the Fold 7, the Fold 8 go be, man. Let's wait till next year. Let's see what Samsung. Listen, I'm okay for saving money, right? I'm okay with saving money. If Samsung fuck up, guess what? I'm saving money. Think about this. If Samsung messes up, I save money. So if they mess up, I'm saving money. It works great for me. Yeah, works great for me. Let me go on there and see. Shout out to everybody. Yeah. Yep. Samsung look like it's running out of new ideas. And no, here's a problem, Albert. Here's a problem. Samsung is letting OnePlus Google, and potentially Apple come next year or year after next. This smoker, man. I mean, you think about it. OnePlus came out with the OnePlus Open and immediately took the phone of the best foldable phone of the year. Immediately took the best foldable phone. How could you do that? Like, think about this, right? How could you do that? How could you have been in the foldable game for 5 years and you let OnePlus, even though we know that, it's a sub company and they've been making foldable phones. Don't matter. I'm talking about OnePlus. I'm going to stick to OnePlus. How could you have OnePlus come out with a foldable that mopped the floor with a better price, better cameras, better product, wider display, everything else in between? The specs mopped the floor, everything mopped the floor with one product after you came out with your 5th generation. That says a whole lot about the downfall of Samsung right there. OnePlus came out, and then to put it even worse for Samsung, OnePlus came out with the OnePlus 12 at $799. It was giving you 512 gigs of storage, 16 gigs of RAM, a beautiful display, better cameras, better this for $799 when the Galaxy S21 Ultra was $1,400. Man, listen, man, let me tell you something, man. You got the Galaxy S, the Galaxy Ultra device coming at $1,400, right? With 256 gigs of storage with 12 gigs of RAM. You got OnePlus coming out with $799 with 16 gigs of RAM and freaking 512 gigs of storage, man. Man, that shit's like a no-brainer. Like, you're saying to myself, damn, Samsung, you didn't got your nuts kicked in. And Albert, you just said it. The OnePlus 13 gonna put the nail in the coffin. If the OnePlus 13 capitalize on improvements on the OnePlus 12, they come out at the same price point. They come out with 16 gigs of RAM or 512 gigs out the rip at $700. It is going to put the nail in the coffin for Samsung at $700. If they come out at $700, that is going to be the nail in the coffin. Because think about this. Samsung just went up on the S20. The S24 Ultra went up $100. The price was $1,400. So we hearing that the S25 is going to go up $100 more. That means that it's going to be $1,599 next year. $1,599 next year. If OnePlus come out with a $799 phone with better specs, better cameras, a wider display, beautiful display and everything else in between for $799, when Samsung keep raising their prices, LBU, that will be the nail in the coffin. I know Samsung fans ain't gonna want to hear it. I know Samsung fans go come up with all this other bullshit about, they don't have the pen and all of the pen. When they always claim that they don't use the pen. They always talk about, they got DeX. When they all claim that they don't use DeX. Listen, when I used to make DeX videos, Albert, think about this. I used to make a shit ton of DeX videos. Samsung fans used to come in the comments and say, I barely use DeX, right? But all of a sudden, when OnePlus come out, the first thing they said was, we don't have DeX. Now, it don't have DeX when y'all said y'all don't even use DeX. It don't have an S Pen, but in actuality, it does have pen support, right? So the OnePlus have pen support. You just got to import it, right? But, right? And you talk about it. I'm telling you, OnePlus just need to do listen, I'm going to tell you, OnePlus really ain't got to do too much. Right? I mean, the OnePlus 12 already kicking ass and taking names. OnePlus just have to do this continue to slap Samsung in the face with price point and functionality, and they gonna be all right. OnePlus Open is fire. Yes, OnePlus Open is fire. Also, Samsung trading offers Is it our crime shame? Listen, that's what I'm saying. Think about it. Now, I'm gonna put this in perspective. We hearing that the Galaxy, we hearing that the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is gonna have $100 increase. So we're looking at potential $1,900, right? After tax, it's gonna be a hair over $2,000, right? Now, the trade-ins, they say, okay, cool. Trading your Z Fold 5, we'll give you $1,000 off. $1,000 off. But guess what? You still got to come out of your freaking pocket with $1,000. Think about this. You trade in the phone and you still got to pay Samsung $1,000? Let's put this in perspective. If you trade in your Z Fold 5, Samsung might give you 900, 800, maybe I'm saying 1,000. I don't think they're going to give 1,000, maybe 900, right? The Z Fold 6 is supposed to be $100 more. After tax, you're looking at $2,000 or more. If Samsung give you 900 for your trade-in, that means you got to come out of your pocket for over $1,000 to get the phone. Out of pocket, over $1,000, $1,100 because you got to get a case and screen protectors and all that stuff like that. You know, are you willing to give up a phone? Are you willing to give up a phone and still give Samsung over $1,000 cash money? This is what I'm talking about, how the trade-ins and shit. Like, why not keep your Fold 5? And think about it, if you traded in a Fold 4 or Fold 3, you ain't gonna get that much money for it. So they say the Fold 4, right? They give you $800. You know, you got to fork out $1,200+ just to get the phone. $1,200 just to get the phone out of pocket. And that's with a trade-in. So, listen, man, this shit just don't make sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I would say rocket till the wheels fall off. I did not buy a Z Fold 5. I still rock my Z Fold 4. So that means that, you know, I'm rocking my device till the wheels fall off, and I'm rocking it, you know, and going from there. But we got to see what it's all about, right? Let's see what it's all about. But I'm not fucking up $1,300, $1,200, and $1,300 and doing a trade-in. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Dex be tripping on my Fold 5. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I actually enjoy Dex on my Galaxy Note 9. I got a video about this, by the way. Go look at my Galaxy Note 9 video and see how smooth and fluid Dex runs. I mean, absolutely a monster on the Galaxy Note 9. I think, to me, I have a very good experience using the Galaxy Note 9 Dex than out of all the Samsung devices. It is so good, so smooth. A Galaxy Note 9, yes. If you want to use Dex, go get a $75, $100, $150 Galaxy Note 9 if you want Dex. You ain't got to spend $2,000 to use Dex. If you want to use Dex, go get a Galaxy Note 10. Go get, you know, I mean, it's crazy. Not worth the trade-in. Here we go. If OnePlus Opal, right, make a better hinge on the foldable and foldable software, it would be perfect. Pretty sure that they're doing like Google and waiting for the new chips, probably. I think they're going to do $1,000. Okay, $1,000. You still got to come out of pocket for $1,000. Even if they give you $1,000 trade-in, just make sure you got a couple of weeks to save up $1,000. So they say, okay, I'm gonna give up my Z Fold 5. You got about 3 weeks before the keynote address. And it's gonna be pre-orders, right? So make sure you got your $1,000 ready for your pre-orders. Got to have your money ready, baby. That's it. Like, you gonna give up the phone you just bought less than a year ago, and Samsung gonna give you $1,000 for it, and you got to fork up $1,000 on top of the phone you got to trade in. I mean, listen, people do it. People do it every year. But I'm just saying that make sure you got your money ready, because listen, we used to get our folds, you know, when it was $16.99, $17.99 or whatever. We used to get our fold. We get $1,000 off. It was $16.99. You just came up with about $600. You'd be like, all right, cool. I just came up with $600. and I got the next generation of Fold, right? But $600 and $1,000 is two different numbers. That's $400, $500 extra when you're talking about the difference what Samsung is doing right now. I don't know about you, but I don't know if I don't have an extra $400 and $500 to give Samsung. But like they say, you got to pay to play. Got to pay to play, baby. You got to pay to play. That's the whole thing, man. And listen, is the Z Fold 6 going to be a fantastic device? Sure. The Z Fold 5 they said the Z Fold 5 is a fantastic device. Okay. They said the Z Fold 4 was a fantastic device. So, I mean, go figure, right? Whatever you do, man, listen, man, if you're a Samsung fan, it's going to be a great device for you. You know, it is what it is. I would just tell anybody, man, that if, you know, you are looking into buying a Samsung device, you should already have your money ready. Don't wait till next month to say, oh, my God, Samsung trading is just trash. We've been talking about it for a long time. So have your money ready. If you go overpay for something, because you go overpay for it at launch. All this bullshit about, oh, my God, the trade-ins are good. Samsung give you all these credit and all that. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Samsung give the same bullshit credit so you can buy a charger because they're not going to put the charger. Think about how suck that is, right? Instead of putting the fucking charger in the box, they're going to give you Samsung credit so you can buy a charger. Instead of putting the case in the box like they did with the Fold 1, nah, they just going to give you fucking credit so you can buy the shit in their store. Think how fucking stupid that sound, right? Think about how stupid that sound. You're going to pay $2,000 for a product that don't give you a charger, case, or screen protector, but they going to give you $100 credit, which $100 ain't going to go too far, right? $100, that means you still got to put money with it if you want to get a very good case, a very good screen protector, so you have to put money in it. Now, Samsung might fuck around and say, hey, you got to buy a new S Pen because that's what Apple do, right? Apple, every time they come out with a new device, an iPad, that means you got to buy a new pen. You got to buy a new case. You got to buy a new fucking keyboard. Guess what Samsung gonna do? I would not be surprised if Samsung come out the Fold 6 and make you buy a new pen because the old Fold 5 pen won't work. Bruh. And the pen gonna cost you $49.99. You know how this gonna work, man. Y'all know how Samsung gonna do it. Samsung gonna come out with this bitch at $2,000, gonna give you $1,000 credit on trade-ins. They gonna make the fucking cases go cost $59.99. The new S Pen that goes with the Fold 6 that's not compatible with the Fold 5, because the Fold 5 pen ain't gonna be compatible with the Fold 6. They gonna charge you $49.99 for the bitch. Telling you, man, the shit, by the time you finish with all the bells and whistles, man, you gonna be broke. Let's see. Yeah, you have to buy the overpriced shit. That's right. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you got to see what be a fucking overpriced. Yep. They only going to give you credit on pre-orders at launch. And yeah, I'm telling you, man. At least. Right. Well, but we know that Samsung is going the Apple route. So we know that the digitizer is not going to even work. We know that the digitizer is not going to work. Not messing around with Apple Sung anymore. I want the W24 Foldable. Only gonna be sold in China. Black and gold hinge. That phone is gonna be. Look, Samsung does that, man. They sell a different device outside of the United States, and that is a wider display. It comes with all the bells and whistles. Beautiful color, beautiful this and beautiful that, and it is called the W series. Right, the W series is outside of the United States, and those are going to be the master blaster of Samsung device. The best devices you can buy is going to be the W series. Yeah, they don't sell it in America, unfortunately, right? But if they sold it in America, it'll be high as piss. So I mean, nobody gonna buy it. It's gonna be pretty expensive, man. And then you can't import it because it's not gonna work in the United States. Yeah. It's not going to work in the United States. Yeah, they don't sell it in America. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Listen, if you got AT&T, you can forget about it. They ain't even going to accept the SIM card, man. T-Mobile might allow you to, the T-Mobile might allow you to put it on their network, but AT&T and Verizon, you can forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. The Fold 5 is definitely my last Samsung device until they get it right. Listen, I would say wait till next year. We hear it. Every analyst is already saying that the Fold 6 is not going to be a huge upgrade. Every analyst is already saying that the cameras on the Fold 6 is the same cameras that's on the Fold 4. Right, so Samsung is doing 3 generations of the same cameras. Only thing they're doing is software tweaks. That's it. They're using the same sensors, the same this, and the same that. Now we're hearing that the cover display is going to be bigger, but they're not really making it bigger. They're only slimming the bezels, right, to make it appear to be bigger, but it's not OnePlus size bigger. They go manipulate the bezels by shrinking the bezels. They go shrink the bezels a little bit, and they go give you more screen real estate. That's all they doing. That's all they doing. And don't forget that the inner display camera is still gonna be trash. Once again, every year, inner display is trash. The cameras, inner display cameras are trash. And what do the Samsung people say? Don't use it in the display camera. Why y'all use it in the display camera? You know why? Because Samsung put the bitch in there. Why y'all Samsung people make so many excuses? Why y'all? So it's you telling us not to use a feature that's on the device because it's trash. Samsung people tell us that when we complain about Samsung fuck-ups, you should have a lot of chargers in your house. Why are you worried about a charger in a box? How you know what's in my house? If I'm paying $2,000, I'll put the bitch in there. So people say, if they put a charger in the box, it's going to be a slow charger. I don't give a fuck. Put the charger in the box. Come on, man. It's enough of that bullshit and the shenanigans, man. Give a fuck, man. The bitch could be 1 watt. Put the bitch in the box, man. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like it's a slap in the face. Google doing the same shit. Apple doing the same shit. But guess what? When I bought the OnePlus, guess what was in the box? You know what I'm saying? It just get to a point where people make excuses for these company fuck-ups, man. And I call them out, and first thing they say, oh my God, you hate Samsung. Listen, if you look at my YouTube channel, you see that I fucking make videos about Samsung. I make a lot of videos. I used to praise Samsung left and right about all the good work they was doing back in the day. Note 20 Ultra, S10, Note 9s. Come on, man. Those was fucking cream of the crop. Those were great phones. But here goes Samsung fuck up and say, we're going to take away the S Pen on the S21. And guess what? People lost their fucking mind. Samsung fans, you know what Samsung fans were saying? You don't need the pen. Don't worry about it. We don't want the pen. I'm glad Samsung don't put the pen in the device. You just buy it extra. I'm telling you, Samsung fans were like giving it praise and shit. And when Samsung came back out with the S22 Ultra with the pen in the device, Samsung fans, well, y'all, they gave you what y'all asked for. But they should have never took away the Note devices in the fucking first place. It's crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, man, listen. If one of those things, man, you got to look at the history and shit, man, and go from there. Let me see what Michael's saying. Like it's one thing is not to be able to charge it because of the form factor, but at least my Surface Pen or a S Pen, the digitizer will work. My Note 9 pen work on my Tab S9 and vice versa. But Michael, I'm saying this, and I might be wrong about this. I believe that the Fold 6 will probably change the pen up, bro. Like I believe that they go change the pen, bro. I think they go change the pen. I mean, look, I hope I'm wrong. But if you follow Samsung history, looking at how Apple could get money out of people buying a new pen for their new iPads, think about this. Everybody see the trend that Samsung is following Apple. Apple, every time they come out with a new iPad, you got to buy a new pen. Okay. Samsung said, well, shit, they buying new pens. Let's go to and make my Samsung fans buy new pens. There you go. Listen, I agree with you. Listen, all the pens work, right? But we talk about a different Samsung now, man. It ain't the same Samsung that produced a great Galaxy Note 9, that produced a great Galaxy S10 with all those beautiful colors, that came out with ceramic. Remember the ceramic devices that came out, right? Remember the great cameras, the oversaturated display and all that, the beautifulness and the beautiful colors. And remember the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, that beautiful gold edition. Remember the Batman version of the Galaxy S7, right? Remember the Batman version of the Galaxy S7? Remember those devices? Remember the exclusive devices? Remember the Tom Brown devices? Remember those devices? But what happened to all those phones, man? What happened to all those different collaborations? What happened to the different things that they used to come out with, man? All that stuff gone, man. And if you talk about the same Samsung, it ain't the same Samsung. They put a notch on the fucking tablet, bro. They put a fucking notch on the tablet, man. The Tab S9 Ultra, man. Come on, man. If you ain't think that's Apple-ish, right? Took away the power brick in the box. They don't have the health monitor stuff on the phones no more. They don't put the fucking IR blaster on the phones no more. They don't do none of that stuff no more, man. They say they quit trying. Yeah, man. They quit trying, and not only that, but they raising the price. And they relying on their fans. See, here's the thing between Apple and Samsung. Samsung and Apple rely on heavy fan base to keep them afloat, right? The YouTube content creators that's going to praise them, telling you it's the best thing since sliced bread. The influencers, the fan base, everybody that's going to influence you to tell you, don't believe what Easy talking about. Don't believe what the tech preacher talking about. He talking a lot of shit. That these Galaxy phones are just great. I don't know what he talk about. Telling you, it's crazy, man. Shit crazy. Let's see. Got a OnePlus 12 and took it to Best Buy. Compare it to the S23 Ultra. The Ultra is a looker. Is it looker? What you mean looker? You talking about the S24 Ultra? You compared it to the S because you compare it to the S24 Ultra, and it was a looker. What's a looker? I mean, hooker? Is it hooker? Is it a hooker? I mean, is it a looker, a hooker, a cooker, or what is it? You say the Ultra is a looker. What is a hooker? Hey, bro, let me ask you a question. Bull rerun. Are you drinking the same shit I'm drinking, bro? You must be drinking the same stuff I'm drinking, bro. Let me know, man, down in the comments, man. You say it's a looker. Yeah, I don't know. He says boring now, except for a few software features. And listen, man, a lot of people come to us content creators say we keep slamming Samsung, and we want them. What do we want Samsung to do? And my response to everybody that always come up with these comments about what should Samsung need to do is that when you charging almost $2,000 for a fucking phone, You got to do something better than what you're doing right now. We're not talking about no $5.99 phones, no $4.99 phones. We're not talking about no $600 phone. We talk about upper echelon, almost $2,000 phones. We're not talking about the mid-rangers and all that stuff like that. We talk about the upper echelon stuff. What do we want Samsung to do? We want Samsung to be the best, be better than Apple, be better than OnePlus, be better than Google, be better than everybody out there. We want them to be better than everybody out there. We want the best battery life. We want the premium cameras. We want the wider display. We want the pin in the device. We want features upon features upon features. We want decks to be fucking better than fucking Windows. You know why? Because we paying $2,000 for it. We paying $2,000 for it. That means I want my decks to be better than Windows. I want my S Pen to fucking light blazing and shit like a lifesaver. I want my fucking device to have a wider display. I want my fucking phone to be fast. I want more than 12 gigs of RAM. Listen, when you paying $2,000 for some shit, this is the shit that you want. We don't want the same 12 gigs of RAM. Listen, Samsung been put 12 gigs of RAM in their devices since the fucking S10. And matter of fact, the S10 them had fucking 16 gigs of RAM in their versions. Here go, same fucking 12 gigs of RAM, the same fucking cameras every year. Come on, man, they recycling the same shit every year, and y'all calling it an upgrade. The Z Fold 6 gonna have the same fucking cameras from the Z Fold 4. The fuck, man? The motherfuckers going in the warehouse and say, you know what? We got all this old shit that's sitting in our warehouse, man. We just gonna recycle it. We just gonna use that on our new phone and just add a little touch of software to make it look better. Come on, man. Shit. The S24, the S23, both of the same. And then, listen, we say this. If you buying the S24, you buying the same shit. Yeah, you say you buying the same shit. One of the best phones I ever owned was the Galaxy S2. Yeah, I remember the Galaxy. Listen, man, Samsung was trying, man, to steal the market, man. They was working hard. They was putting. Think about, they had the software, man. When you move your eyes and shit, man, and the screen was going up and down and all that stuff, man. Listen, man, remember Samsung used to have the heart rate monitor. They used to have the iris scan. They used to have headphone jacks, removable batteries. They used to put for the Note series, they used to give you the pen, extra tips. Man, the first Z Fold came out, they gave you a premium case, an unboxing experience like a light. I mean, this absolutely gorgeous. It was mind blowing what Samsung was doing back in the day, right? Now let's fast forward into fucking 2024 and look what Samsung is doing. You can't sit up here and compare what Samsung was doing with the Note 8s and the Tom Brown editions and the fucking Batman editions and all these different phones that used to come out used to be classics, man. The unboxing experience of those devices, the Note 9s and the S10s and all that stuff was good. I mean, it was next level. Fast forward that shit, man, to 2024. Tell me what you get. They're putting Samsung don't even put plastic on the display no more. They put a piece of paper on your display. Think about how they don't care about their users. They put a piece of paper on the display now. They don't even put remember the plastic, you take the plastic off, you know what I'm saying? You got all that nice little, they don't even put that on the display no more. The S24 Ultra is a beautiful device. It is. So it is. Guess what? The S23 Ultra was a great device. A beautiful device. The S22 Ultra was a beautiful device. The S21 Ultra probably Man, that was a beautiful device, right? The Note 20 was a beautiful device. The S10 Plus, the Note 10 Plus was a beautiful device. So, yes, the S24 was a beautiful device, but all of them has been beautiful devices. But here's the difference. The S22, S23, and S24 all fucking look the same. Besides the S24 with a flat display. If you show people the back of the S22 and told them that was the S24, they couldn't even tell the difference. I mean, listen, it is what I got the S22, S23. I don't have the S24, but I mean, let's keep it real. But Apple is genuinely trying to spice things up. Listen, iOS 18 is definitely doing something different, and I appreciate them going to that level. I think iOS 18 is the beginning to customization on Apple product that I'm very happy about. Like, I really never wanted to use an iPhone as a daily driver, but iOS 18 is something that might make me start using an iPhone again, right? iOS 19, when they come out next year, is going to capitalize on all the good stuff that they're doing on iOS 18. And I'm going to tell you, man, you're going to have full, damn near Android customization on iPhones. And guess what, people? Everybody support iPhones, man. You can go get fucking iPhone accessories everywhere, man. And everybody support iPhones. And iPhone go that direction, I don't know, man. Full customization on the iPhone, man. You could change wallpapers and move shit around and do all kinds of custom this and custom that on the iPhone, bro. Oh, hey, bro, listen. I don't know, man. Android gonna be in some trouble. Samsung gonna be in some trouble. Ooh. You can't sit up there and say that I'll never rock an iPhone because you can't customize your device. Hey, listen. iOS 18 is a direction into that customization that's going that Android route that will allow you to do a lot of customization. I would say iOS 19 is going to probably put the nail in the coffin to a lot of things on Android. I think iOS 19 come out next year. It's definitely going to probably put iOS 18 really is the difference maker for a lot of people that always wanted to do customizations on their iPhone. iOS 19 is going to probably capitalize on a lot of stuff, man. And Android fans can't even say after iOS 19 or something like this, it can't never say you can't customize your iPhone. Now, here's what Android people are saying. Well, we had it first. I hear that shit all the time. Oh, we had it first. Apple's late to the game. Okay. Well, us fans, we looking for some shit to get away from Android, because Android ain't doing nothing. So let's see what Apple does, Apple does it in such a classy way. The lock screens are awesome now. And that's what I'm saying. Like you see Apple going into this situation where, they want to grab some Android people to come aboard their platform. And the only reason why Android people don't want to come to the Apple platform is because Android people love customization. They love freedom. They love changing home screen. They love animated wallpapers. They love changing their lock screens. They love all that stuff like that. So a lot of Android fans are stuck in the Android ecosystem because they could download launchers. They could download customized icon packs. They could download a lot of this. Well, what if Apple was able to get to that point where you could download, custom icon packs where you can, do all kinds of things with your home screen, where you could click over and get a side panel, where you could have a pen that's available for your iPhone. You think about that, and if Apple say, you know what, next year they come up with the iPhone 17 with pen support, and goddamn, I don't know, man. It's possible, taking it that the high praise of iOS 18 is getting right now, That's the feedback that Apple loved. Like Apple, like, okay, damn, they really was waiting on this type of customization. Let's see what they do, man. You can do banners for callers. Okay, like full stream wallpaper. See, that's what I don't use iPhone too much, man, but I was intrigued on what I saw. But look, man, I've been streaming for a couple of hours, so we gonna get on out of here, man, and go from there. All right. But yeah, man, listen, man, we gonna get on out of here and go from there, man. Listen, I just had to come in and do my unboxing and give y'all guys my thoughts about the new Blackberry. Right? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna see y'all guys. Listen, for everybody that follow me on that's a member, I'm about to drop a members only video right after this, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. It's about a camera, and it's absolutely great. So check it out. We're gonna get on out of here. We're gonna see y'all next week. And we're gonna see, I'm sorry, we're gonna see y'all later. I mean, look, this is an unplanned stream. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Later.